I'm sure you guys know that 70% of our hair is completely dependent upon our genes
or our genetics,
and sadly that's not in our hands. But the rest 30%, it's completely in our hands, guys, and we can do some good fixes in that. What's it? Keep watching. Oh, you gorgeous. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Himangi, and if you're new here, guys, welcome. So guys, this week on Instagram I had held, if you're not following me on Instagram, this is my ID, oh you gorgeous, and guys, you can follow me there and get many more updates like this one. So this week I had held a small poll on Instagram, where I'd asked you guys want to see a good healthy recipe or you want a good hair care routine, and I think 82% of you guys had voted for a good hair care routine, and here I am, your wish, my command. There are many kinds of ingredient filled oils available in the market, but then I like to do it myself so that I know exactly what I'm putting from the scratch and what is exactly going in my hair. For me, the base oil always has to be pure 100% coconut oil, and the one I'm using is the Parachute coconut oil. I'm pouring in the amount of oil my hair needs. You can pour in depending upon your length. Next, I am using castor oil. I'm using Blossom Culture Aroma Magic castor oil. You can use any castor oil you like. All of these are the products I use, guys. None of them are sponsored. I have linked them in the description box below for you guys. You can check them out. I would really call castor oil a magic potion, guys. It actually promotes hair growth very quickly, makes it thick and also shiny at the same time with regular usage. The amount of castor oil should be 1/4 of the base oil, that's the coconut oil that we are taking. Next, I'm going to take vitamin E capsules. The one I'm using is Evian 400. You can get it at any chemist store. We'll be taking 2 capsules, guys, but let me tell you, Ayurveda or modern science, everyone hails vitamin E for your hair, and the benefits of it is innumerable. Just make sure that you add vitamin E in your hair care regime. Don't heat the oil too much, guys. Just warm it up till the extent you can hold it in your hands, as too much extreme temperatures is not good for your hair. A cotton ball actually helps in applying oil proportionately all over your scalp and hair instead of your hands, guys, and wastage of oil, it doesn't happen much. Comb or brush your hair, guys, and then apply the oil in partition. It takes very little time, but applying oil in partition of your hair makes sense and serves the meaning of each part of your scalp getting oil. Also, it's recommended to oil 1 hour before your hair wash, as your hair absorbs all the necessary nutrients in that time only, and overnight oiling is really not necessary, but if you wish to, you can. But sensitive skin gorgees, here's a notification. Overnight oiling is bad for us, and only 1 hour before the hair wash does good. Girls or boys with longer hair, please keep your hair tied into bun or pleats tightly until your next wash. Adjust the water temperature according to the capacity of warmth you can take in. Remember, a hair wash that's using a shampoo is always better with warm water. The chances of hair fall maximizes when your hair is wet, because that's when your hair is the weakest. And the secret tip is to always comb or brush your hair before entering the shower so that you can minimize your hair fall. Recently, I've been using the Mamaearth Argan shampoo and the conditioner, guys. If you want a review on the same, do let me know in the comments down below. Go gentle on your wet hair, guys, and remember to turn off the water when not required during your hair massages. Let's say water, wash your hair with warm water and then condition your hair for 5 to 6 minutes only, and apply it on the ends of your hair as we know of it. And if using shampoo or washing your hair is about warm water, then the golden rule is conditioning your hair and later rinsing it off with cold water, which can seal in all the moisture for your smooth and shiny hair. So please make sure that you rinse it off with cold water only, and don't worry, guys, while recording this I didn't waste water. This is slow-mo recorded, and there's bucket below to collect the water. And the major key goes in here, guys, that is air drying, not even the Eiffel Tower towel drying idea on your head. Only soak the excess water and let it dry by itself for later avoiding a frizzy texture on your hair. Guys, it's really not necessary to use a hair serum each day and every day. Twice a week or max to max thrice a week goes good. And I'm really sorry I'm not able to show you the bottle that I use. It's L'Oreal Liz Unlimited. I'm not able to show you guys the bottle because it got over yesterday and my mom threw it. I've ordered a new bottle, but sad COVID situations, it hasn't arrived yet, but my hair's doing good. Quick 6 tips to keep your hair good and healthy. Guys, I would really not say that don't use heat at all, because technically, and I know it's unrealistic in this world at least to not use heat at all. That's not possible quite much, but just make sure that you use heat the minimalistic,
if that's a word.
Use it very minimal, and only when it's really required, there's some function or some special occasion. Another really important point is, guys, if you're in a locality where hard water is being supplied, or water with a lot of minerals in it, then guys, your hair might really not be happy with it because it makes it dull, dry and rough. I understand it because right now in this quarantine I'm in such a place. So what you can do is you can rinse your hair, like the last wash which you do, with filtered water or boiled water, whatever water you drink. This point is for all the girls, women, ladies out there, and even the boys who have long hair. I know we really like to flaunt our hair by keeping it open, but it is a really bad and a sad idea to keep your hair open when you're in the auto rickshaws or bike or even in the windy areas, because your hair is really not going through a good time when you're doing that. I know it feels good, that blowing hair kind of a thing, but guys, your hair is getting exposed to so much of pollution and so much of dirt is getting trapped in your hair follicles. It is really not good. Always cover your hair when you're traveling, and that really goes good with your hair. I think you guys have noticed it too, right? That on the second day of your shampoo or your hair wash, your hair is really flopsy and good. So I would suggest you guys to wash your hair a previous day if you're having a good function. Suppose you have a function on your 11th, then wash your hair on the 10th. So you have a good, fresh, lively, clean, squeaky clean hair. Guys, if you're having an oily scalp, that is if your hair gets oily within 2 days of your hair wash, what you can do is you can use a mild shampoo and wash your hair every alternate day. Otherwise, the rest of you guys can wash your hair twice a week. That goes really good. This habit that I've adopted, guys, it has actually created a significant change in my hair texture, and that's that I always oil my hair before the hair wash. And that's like, it goes like, if I'm washing my hair thrice a week, I am going to oil my hair 1 hour before that. And guys, please share this video with men, women, guys, girls, everyone, because all of us have hair, right? And we need to take care of it. Also, if you liked this video, then please hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed, then please subscribe kar do, and also hit that notification bell so that you can be notified upon my next upload. And until that upload, why am I playing dandiya? Until that upload, bye guys.